so glad you could join me for this. We're going to use this black rubber band that makes Pixel the Corgi bark lots and lots. So I had to exercise for a little bit first before I could record because I had to wait for her to calm down. These are some of the moves we're gonna do. I tried to get stuff that had some different angles and looked kinda fun. I mean, I bit the band there because sometimes I'm a little bitey. And I've got a medicine ball that, the medicine ball pumping looks kinda sexy. I think you might enjoy that one. And then after I'm all sweaty and exhausted, I'll blow you a kiss. So here we go. I'm not gonna talk too much about, exercising stuff like, this many sets of this and that. This isn't really a tutorial or how-to. What was going on was I had set up all the lights to record, but I also wanted to do a workout, and then I thought, well, why not just do the workout over by the lights and film it and see if maybe you guys like it. I hope you do. I know you can't really see the band here, but if the camera goes down anymore, well, so as you can see, I'm already very, very sweaty because, like I said, Pixel goes nuts when I start to exercise. So I had to start and then just keep going until she finally calmed down and laid down. Then I could continue with it and do the actual video, but by that point I was already very, very sweaty. You can see me wiping it from my eye. Taking a deep breath. You'll hear me breathing quite a bit through this, and maybe some little grunts here and there. If you like this and want to see another video like this, please let me know. This was a very different one for me. The band itself isn't all that tough to do. I've got a thicker one that's harder, but doing it for like half an hour, it starts to feel pretty heavy. I should have done more of these. I didn't think they were really looking good on the camera, but once I rewatched the footage, I thought, that looks great. So if I do another one, I'll do more stuff like that. I'm gonna do a little experiment here and say the word subscribe. For some of you, when I said that, the subscribe button would have glowed and had like a little ring around it. It's this weird new thing. Well, it's not really new, but YouTube's doing that, and I never say subscribe, so I didn't know it existed. This is my medicine ball. I usually use it for, really, I don't use heavy weights, so everything you see, like a lot of the push-ups I do are on my knees. I do a high volume of stuff, not really heavy weights, but you can still get in shape doing that. So got a little medicine ball, and usually after, once I'm too weak to do any more curls with one thing, I grab the medicine ball and just kind of finish with that. And the point is to get to the point where I can't lift anymore, right? So it doesn't matter if it's heavy or light, as long as you go until you can't do it anymore, you'll still build muscle. Now, wiping the sweat from my neck, giving this where I'm pulling it in as kind of a biceps and chest thing, and then pulling the band apart so that I'm also getting my shoulders and my neck. That exercise was particularly exhausting because I don't usually go for as long as I did, but oh my god, Pixel was very excited to run around and try to bark. I hope you're enjoying this. You can see my light stand. To have the blue light above me, I think I'm going to have to get some black tape so that it's not so obvious that it's broken and taped up. Masking tape was all I had, but it's not really masking the damage very well. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. I was actually dripping. I don't think you'll see any of the drops, but it was happening. Some deep breathing. I'm so exhausted here. Sweat in my eyes. Sweat everywhere. Of course, you need to do multiple sets of stuff, so you'll see some more curls. We'll do more of the chest stuff. There'll be a bit of repetition, but that's what this kind of exercise entails. But hopefully the show is enjoyable enough that you don't mind the repetition. I promise none of it is the same footage being used more than once. It's all... I was sore enough the next day to attest to the fact that I really did enough for multiple showings of these moves, with it all being new footage. In fact, I already did basically one whole workout before Pixel finally settled down. I was so tired. So I'm not usually this sweaty when I exercise, but I guess you can thank Pixel for making sure that I was pretty saturated. What am I gonna do next? Are these the upright rows? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, I forget. Oh, I'm just leaning back and doing the chest and bicep thing again for a bit of a different angle. I'm sure there'll be some interesting takes on what it looks like. You don't need to put that in the comments. You can just enjoy that for yourself. God, I'm exhausted here, but I keep trying to get just a couple of more in, because I just want to have enough to make a whole video of it for you to enjoy. Maybe let me know which part was your favorite. Put like a timestamp in. If you just write like 6:35, it will link me to that part of the video and I can see which part you liked the most. That always helps me out when you guys tell me which parts you like the most, because I haven't been doing this for a long time, so I'm still learning what you like and what you enjoy on the channel. Some more interesting medicine ball bumping. This is actually a great one for tiring out my arms, though. I enjoy it. And it's not the band, which means Pixel doesn't go nuts for it. Here are the upright rows, so I love this exercise, but I thought it didn't look... Sometimes you gotta bite, feeling bitey. But when I was doing it, I didn't think it was looking very good, so I only did it once and then didn't bother again. And I figured I'd do it later on my own. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cute. So if you want another workout video, I'll put some of these in. One nice thing about the band is that it's quiet for this sort of thing, and sweat in my eyes. Although there's a leather ottoman that's just to the left, like my right leg is touching it on the floor and the band would hit it and vibrate. So I had to edit that sound out a little bit, but the reason I've got the, oh my god, the interesting editing. I got bored while editing this and decided to have fun. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that motion experience. But I've got a little leather ottoman, and it's Pixel's favorite thing to lay on in the summer because it's leather, so it's nice and cool. And it's usually what I'm sitting on when I'm recording, but of course here I'm standing up. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen my hair bun from the side. I've never actually seen what it looks like. I think it's cute. I like it. And now it's gone. I'll never see it again. I'll do some curls with the band. And lots and lots of deep breaths and grunting for you. I wasn't sure if it would really pick up all that much sound, but enjoy the background noises of me breathing. Wow, I am so sweaty. Holy. So, you might have noticed I have a surgical scar on my upper abs. Not that I really have abs right now, but you can see it's it's a dark spot where it's kind of dented in. Yeah, I'm old enough. I've had some surgery, and the surgery went great. It was the same hospital that Gord Downey of the Tragically Hip was getting his cancer treated at, and the surgery went great. Coolest room I've ever been in my life, just surrounded by probably over $100 million in equipment and millions of dollars worth of education and all the doctors. And of course, I'm in Canada, so it was all free. It all went great, but the internal stitches broke after the surgery, and so that resulted in a couple of big scars on my stomach. But whatever, I'll just keep the camera up a little bit, and nobody will see unless I point it out, which is exactly what I just did. It's surprising how much I use that little medicine ball that I got for like $20 ages and ages ago, before all the inflation. Now it's probably like $100 for that stupid little thing, but I get a lot out of it. Hopefully you're getting a lot out of it too. I think we're just about done. So if you want another video like this, let me know. There we go, exhausted, glistening, and I'll blow you a kiss and say goodnight. Love you.